I don't really know. Oh no, Jolyne! Jolyne. Jolyne, Jolyne. She's never gonna flick the bean. Hey folks, I'm Jacob, this is Weebservations. It's been a while, but I'm back, baby, to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean, for which I am stoked ocean. It doesn't make any... That's stupid. I am very rusty. Since it's been such a long time since I put out a video, I don't want to spend too long in the intro here. I want to jump right into the reaction and review with the new filming setup that will hopefully make it easier to dodge those devilish copyright robots. But I do want to talk briefly about my experiences with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, my opinions on the show so far, on the franchise. I hate that word, franchise. It makes art feel like commerce immediately. But like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure oeuvre, I do want to offer my brief thoughts on it so that you can judge my JoJo's opinions accordingly. I was first introduced to the series with the OVAs, specifically with the character of Dio Brando, who was a meme back before we called them memes. Back when I think they were just called like in-jokes or references, and there wasn't really necessarily a word for it. But I was introduced to the OVAs back then because the character of Dio Brando was such a meme, you know, the road roller and all that, everything. And I immediately was taken with them. It didn't really understand what was happening, but I liked the idea of the thing. And then in 2010 or 2011, I believe, when the adaptation, the TV adaptation really started getting going, I watched it. I didn't instantly fall in love. I was a little bit on the fence until Stardust Crusaders, and that's the JoJo's that really, really pulled me in. I know Battle Tendencies is a lot of people's sentimental favorite. I enjoy it. I didn't expect the Third Reich to show up. But Stardust Crusaders has such a lovable cast, and they round robin so well in the story during their world road trip. I really like road trip stories as well, where the setting is constantly changing and different characters have different strengths to bring to the team, and of course the finale is great. And so Stardust Crusaders is always going to be really, really close to my heart, I think. But that it was beaten out recently. Skip a few past Diamond is Unbreakable, which I'm very divided on. I think half the episodes are great, better than anything in Stardust Crusaders, and half the episodes are a fucking snooze. Anytime that Rohan and Kira aren't on screen, I'm not interested. But my favorite part so far has been Golden Wind. I absolutely loved Golden Wind. I feel like I got what it was going for right away. You don't have to hear me talk about it, because I have an old video about how much I loved Golden Wind on this channel that I would say I suggest you watch, but you don't. Why do you watch anything that I put out? Anyway, but Golden Wind really captured my heart, so I'm excited to see how JoJo's continues to evolve from there. Will I enjoy Stone Ocean even more than Golden Wind? Well, we can only hope. Without further ado, let's just get into it. The only thing, I'm going in as blind as possible, the only thing I know about Stone Ocean is that it features the first female JoJo, Jolyne. I'm not gonna make it through this whole thing without singing. And you should know that that's gonna happen. It takes place in a woman's prison. Well, that's an interesting setting. And there's a man named Weather Report for some reason at some point. I think he's the one wearing the furry Russian hat there. But essentially, me know nothing. I'm going into this as blind as I possibly can, and we're just gonna get into it. Here we go. Stone Ocean, episode 1. Okay. Okay. All right. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, part 6, Stone Ocean, on Netflix. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Well, we know why she goes to prison. Good old vehicular manslaughter. Given that this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, he probably deserved it. There we go. There's the birthmark. She's one of the gang. She's a Joestar. What? Oh, that's how we're starting off? Well, wait a minute. The prison guards have seen much worse, dear. Don't worry about it. When you go to the big house, you can't tickle the taco in peace anymore. You gotta, your business is officially everyone's business. It's funny, I think of the JoJo's characters, you think of like Jotaro, even Giorno, as pretty sexless. Like, if someone's gonna make a jerk-off joke in JoJo's, It's gonna be maybe Polnareff or something. I don't really know. Oh no, Jolyne! Jolyne. Jolyne, Jolyne. She's never gonna flick the bean. That feeling when No Nut November turns into No Nut Forever. Alright, so that explains, I guess, why she was using an English word or two. This takes place in America. She's Japanese American. I'm trying to remember last time that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure went to America. It's been a while. Uh-oh. Who's this elf? What kind of evil elf? Who's this guy? You've been visited by a magical fairy with intense... He looks like half fairy, half orc. He's a lot. Even for JoJo's. That cabeza is a lot. I was about to say, I guess if she killed a guy, she goes to the big house, but she's a teenager, right? So shouldn't she just go to juvie or something? You know, it's a little harsh. Her first offense. Oh! Well, good news is you have... The good news is you have superpowers, Jolyne. The bad news is you're gonna have like 50 episodes of bullshit to deal with because of it. Just after I get done calling Jotaro sexless, they're like, by the way, he f***s. You're his daughter, as you know. Jotaro, really, I mean, for being such a wet blanket, I guess. A very, like, cool, masculine, powerful wet blanket. But a killjoy nonetheless. He sure gets more screen time than any other JoJo. He's in everything. He just shows up every single time. I love the little handwritten style of the time and place markers, as if they're like they look like a note that's been scribbled on a prison wall, right, and passed through the bars. Cigarettes, tobacco, you know, like when you bribe a prison guard to give you something in the clink. How would you even get them back out, Joe? I agree. You can't. You can't. You don't want to. I mean. Are you f***ing serious? Did she surgically implant cash in her titty? I'm sorry, I'm still on that. She's not even on screen anymore, and I'm still mentally there. When she's with, you know, she's getting busy and she's with her lover. Does she crinkle? Okay, so her stand is related to thread. Because sewing? Because girls? She's not talking, she's screaming, and it's perfectly within the rules to scream in jail. A lot of people do. Alright, prison guards are dicks. Alright, that tracks. Alright, so with her stand, she can see and hear things that are far away, possibly. You better not have crinkly titties. The third time this week, we have to confiscate your crinkle tits. Uh-oh. Fuck that cop up. Fuck him up. Yeah. Wait a minute. I would run it back, but I can't run it back, because... Well, I guess I could if I wanted to, but I get the feeling they're probably... Yep, okay, I thought I saw... I was like, that's an interesting piece of wall art. What? Oh, wait, no, that's his ear. That is... It was on his face, and now it's on the wall. Oh, that's a handy... Okay, that's a great stand to have in prison. She's basically got sticky fingers. Only she doesn't, because sticky fingers is actually a stand. She has the ability to, I guess, sort of... She has sensory perception in her threads, and also she can use them to attack and grab things. So that's cool. Alright, we're back to this evil elf. His tie sums up my thoughts on his character design. Does he have little... Hang on, I said I wasn't going to run it back. I'm going to run it back. He's got little question marks on his head, too. You can... Hang on. He's got... Look at that. Look at little... He's got little question marks on his head. Riddle me this! Why is my haircut so bad? That was directed at him. Don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't make any. The Leon Kennedy is a classic. Leave my hair alone. So she's either grifting this guy or she's actually into him. That might be her boyfriend. It's not impossible. I feel like she could do better than this guy, but okay. I suppose it takes a certain amount of confidence to wear a pink turtleneck. Heterochromia. Oh no. I wonder if in the first draft of this, her skirt is not really doing its job. It looks like she's put herself in a waste paper basket. You know, those little trash cans that kind of look like that with the woven. She looks like she's put herself in the garbage, and well, isn't that relatable? Anyway, I wonder if in the first draft of this, since this guy's name is Romeo, I wonder if Araki was like, Romeo and Joliet, and someone had to inform him that Joliet is not a name, or wouldn't fly, and he switched to Jolyne. Probably not, but in my head, that's what happened. I can't get away from how weird this man looks. Is he an alien? Like, the last person that looked like this in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in Diamond is Unbreakable was literally an alien from outer space. So I think maybe he's just an exceptionally ugly, weird-looking guy. Again, very relatable, but I think it's possible he's not human, and I can't get away from that, like, hypothesis in my head. Oh, he weren't dead yet. He weren't dead yet! It wasn't vehicular manslaughter, it was... Is there a legal term for what happens when you drown someone in a swamp? Everglades manslaughter? Alright, so this evil alien elf Riddler man is in on it. So there's something going on here. Covered up. He covered up the murder of this pedestrian. Oh, that explains it. He's just a lawyer. Okay. I was like, oh, is he a monster? Is he an alien? What the f is this guy? He's a lawyer. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. B is for butthead. Well, we're definitely in America. That is some hair. Oh, okay. Oh, we have like levels of prison. There's gonna be like level 5, level 6. It's like a Shonen Jump tower of incarceration. Okay! I can't. Can you? Because I can't. What is wrong with this man's face? Why does he look like this? By the time we get to part 8, people are just gonna be amorphous blobs of limbs and organs that no longer resemble a human being, and I'm here for it. Here we go. Look, see the motif coming back of scribbled notes that we were seeing earlier. That's cool. I like it. F him. You can do better than him. You probably can do better than him in prison. You could probably find a guy or gal in high security prison who is honestly a better use of your time than Romeo. Uh-oh. Oh, breathe through your ears! Breathe through your ears, man! Like the alien lawyer that you are. And that's what you call karma. Alright, that was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, Episode 1. And before I get into my thoughts on the first episode, I do want to offer a very, very special thank you to my patrons over on Patreon, without whom videos like this and more ambitious videos in the future would not be possible. So thank you so much to all of my patrons listed here. You really, really have kept me going through some tough times, and I can't thank you enough for supporting my work here on the channel. If you subscribe to me on Patreon, you get my videos 24 hours early ahead of time, and you get your name in the credits here. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll start offering different perks in the future if I start keeping up these videos on a more regular schedule. We'll just have to see what the future holds, right? Okay, so, thoughts on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Episode 1, Part 6 of 12. I don't even know how many there are at this point. I think he's on 8 or 9 at this point. Not what I was expecting. I think probably I expected to meet more of the different characters in the gang, but I really kind of appreciate that we just focused on Jolyne and where she's coming from. She wants to be in love. She's a young, she's a teen girl who wants to be in love, I think, more than she was actually infatuated with Romeo, given the way that it ended. She said, well, farewell, my first love. And she's really more upset about sacrificing her, her golden years of youth and excitement in prison, about wasting away, than she is about Romeo himself. It's less about him and more about being in love, being in a relationship. So I think she's kind of, there's a lot of anger there. There's a lot of bitterness and fury, scorned fury, I guess you could say, coming from Jolyne. And so I'm interested to see what her role in the prison will be and what she's going to pursue going forward. To be perfectly honest, none of that has really been... The first episode was kind of a closed circuit, right? She got her stand powers, she's been sent to prison, and then she killed the lawyer, or at least maimed the lawyer who wronged her, right? So there's a lot, I'm sure, to look forward to, but I actually have no idea where the story is going as of yet. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, sayonara, bye-bye.